A new study says you no longer have to give up some of your favorite foods if you want to lose weight.
And not just any weight, but the weight around your waist. Joining us now with all the skinny is local 12 medical reporter Liz Bonus with this morning's Medical Edge. And good morning.
Good morning. I did a stop at our favorite shop. And for those of you not familiar with the old-fashioned baking companies, they bake something that we all love. It's the first thing we give up when we diet, and it is
Carbs, bread, yes.
You got it, yeah. And I also have something fun I want you to put on it, but I want you to try it, of course, before we tell us what it is. Before we actually say. So I'll turn the label that way. I'll cut off a slice of this. This is the multi-grain, and the way it works is there is something significant to the grain. It's not just any carb, because we're talking today about just skinny carbs. Let me let you see if you can try this flavor, because this is one of the hottest new trends. I know I'm serving you generously. Okay, I'll share it.
I was going to say, that's a lot for me.
But I want you to I want you to try the flavor. Are you an end person? Can you handle the end?
Yeah, I love the end. I love any kind of bread.
Me too. Actually, I would starve to death for bread. What's that flavor?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the newest thing. Really good for you.
Oh, blueberry.
Blueberries. You always guess blueberries. I was waiting for you. Those deep colors now, they're putting them in jelly as well. Recent study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition says you want to have a bunch of this stuff and eat it too, go ahead. It may help you drop pounds, reduce your risk for heart disease, and help you lose inches around your waistline. And here is why. Researchers in the study asked people not to go low carb, where you stop eating bread, cereal, potatoes, pasta, that kind of thing, but rather to switch the kind of carbs they ate. Dieters were asked to eat 4 to 5 servings of whole grain foods a day, as well as a well-balanced eating plan. They could eat whole wheat pasta, whole wheat grains, cereals, breads, that kind of thing. Then they followed this type of plan for 12 weeks and were compared to a group who ate the same diet, but only with refined grains, white pasta, white bread, that kind of thing. The results, remarkable. Both groups did lose weight, but in those whole grain groups, or those who ate the non-refined grains, they got some serious additional benefits. They dropped a level in the blood called CRP, which is linked to inflammation and heart disease, and they had a drop in it by nearly 40%. What's more, however, is that the grain group lost significantly more weight around the waist area. This abdominal obesity, as we know, may also be a risk for heart attacks. So what's important to note is that while you can't spot reduce, reducing inflammation and getting more grains might help you lose inches where you want to drop them, and not just everywhere. The researchers speculate it's not just because of the fiber in these grains either. It's also the stuff inside this we call antioxidants. Those are nutrients which work against free radicals, which cause disease. They're in the air naturally, so you kind of breathe them in and they break down your body. You may be by reducing this, damage to your cells, your tissues, your organs, and getting skinny. How cool is that?
Wow. It's so easy too, because once you bring in the whole grain pastas, you get used to the taste and the texture.
Well, they always said people that ate grain just ate less food or whatever. This was the classic case where they didn't have you eat less food, just had you swap the grains. So calorie for calorie, you were losing more weight, getting
in the middle
same,
too, where most
of us want to, and where we know not just how much you weigh is important now, but where you store that weight, because that fat's more accessible to the heart. We think it might be a risk for certain cancers, that kind of thing. Like the blueberry.
I like the blueberry.
Right. Yeah. It's a little thing, but if you're willing to try something like this, I got this at Wild Oats, which is now Whole Foods, but a lot of the stores now selling other flavors. If your kids won't do the good for you fruits, another good way to get it in, peanut butter and blueberry jelly. They won't mind it.
And it doesn't taste that different from grape jelly either, just a little bit.
Yeah, and it's got a few more antioxidants, just a little richer and deeper. Every little bit counts. All right, we are back tomorrow with how sisters can help beat breast cancer. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, Liz. You too. 6:21.